Hi, this is a short video that I decided to record because I'm seeing some bullshit happening online, and it's sad how many people are falling for it and running with it. Yes, we live in an age where there is a lot of disinformation, where there's a lot of lying, manipulating data, but to see some YouTubers in the aviation who used to have good videos, good informations, just take some news that was published on some news websites and start to record videos saying that Boeing is killing Airbus, that the 787-10, the new version, let's call it the ER, is a A350 killer, and they're all saying it. But I'm really wondering, did they even do an effort? Did they even take a basic calculator on their phone? Or, these old-fashioned ones, these, and just pressed a few numbers and checked? Because what the articles are saying, what I'm finding, and Boeing, by the way, is not saying anything. On the Boeing website, there is zero information. There's no press release, there is nothing. So they're saying they will increase the range by 1,100 nautical miles. So I took my calculator and I checked. With 1,100 nautical miles more, still the range will be lower than the basic A350-900 or the A350-1000. Still less range. So saying that that is doing so many percent better than the Airbus A350-900, and then comparing with the A330-800 and 900, and all the articles are saying they only have one factual number, which is the number of nautical miles that will be increased. They don't mention how much more fuel will be carried, which is really important because you can add a lot of fuel and then say, now we reached the extra range. But it's about the consumption, which is the most important thing in the end. How much fuel do you consume per kilometer per seat? That's what the airlines look at. That's the bottom line. With the fuel prices rising again and fluctuating anyway, that's your average cost. That's your day-to-day cost that you will have. Beautiful speeches about better than that, doesn't say anything. It's about numbers and the bottom line. Dollars, euros, whatever currency you use. And also, of course, kilometers, the range. So this number is just still lower than what's there, the data that's really available. So all these articles, and I will put a few screenshots online on the screen to see what they're all saying, like, oh, so much percent higher and better than this and better than that. But the real numbers, they show you that it's all a hoax. It's all a beautiful story. And yes, of course, coming with the ER version is good. It means the aircraft will perform better. Hopefully, assuming that the ratio of additional fuel, which is also weight, compared to the range, will not reduce or increase the price per seat per kilometer. But assuming they'll have that in check, then yes, it will be a better aircraft than the 787-10 current version. But it still is not competing, or still is not better or having a longer range than the same capacity A350. And that's the thing. The 787 and the A350 were never true 100% equal competitors. if you look at the variants and you see where they are, you have the 787-8, 787-9, and then you have the A350-900, and the 787-10, and then you have the A350-1000 when it comes to capacity. So you cannot compare them one-on-one. Yes, you can look at how much they consume per kilometer per seat, but even then, the A350 is doing better. And you will see the data on screen now, and I will leave it on screen. You can pause, or I will leave it long enough so you can actually read and see and compare. So it's sad to see this hoax and these stories like, an app was destroyed and this and that. If they would really have done that, Boeing would have put it on its own website. Would have said like, hey, now we're really going to crash the market. We're going to crash Airbus. But they're not saying it. It's some journalist who started coming with the bullshit. Probably one said it, misinterpreted some data, or was paid to come with a beautiful story, and the rest wanted also to have the hype. It's just people trying to ride the wave of a hype, and they don't care about the truth of this. That's really sad. And if this is really coming from Boeing, then it's only proving my point of my last video that Boeing is really messing up, and they're still full of corruptions, full of deception, full of lies, cutting corners, and not trying to actually produce a good product. That's secondary to them. A safe, good quality product is secondary to Boeing. Boeing is still focusing on money, 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 and mainly for the shareholders. The shareholders to be happy, not the passengers, not even the customers. It's the shareholders being happy, which means bonuses for the higher management. So, YouTubers out there, please check the facts. Go online, Google a bit, get the data, get your goddamn calculator. Check. It's very easy. You don't need to have a PhD to just divide some numbers by some other numbers and see what the end result is. See you in the next video. Have a beautiful day. If you disliked the video, you do this. If you liked it, thumbs up, share, and subscribe.